Welcome to the St. Matthew training video on how to use the lift. So we got the key for the lift. Put it in and we'll turn it on. And you can tell that it's on and it's got power because the buttons light up. The lift is folded up right now, and we'll push the down button to open it up. We push the down button because it's already down at the bottom of the steps. And so there, now it's open. And you can then use it two ways. One way is you can have the person go on the ramp, either in their wheelchair or they can use the seat. It's right here. And then we can use the key again. And then we'll push, we're going to go up, so we're going to push the up arrow. The gate will come down. And we mosey on up the ramp. When we get down to the end, it will stop and we let go and the gate will lift up. Important to remember about the gate lifting up at the end so it doesn't bunk you in the head. Also, if at any time when you're moving on the lift you let go, it will stop. It's a safety feature. You can also push the stop button, but then the alarm will go off. And that's for assistance, so that people know to come and help. A little bit down. The other way to use the lift is to use the remote. So we'll plug in the remote. As soon as the remote's plugged in, you'll see that it lights up. And this way, an operator can be off the lift or have a cart full of stuff. And here's the controls. The red one just means stop, so then when you push that, you notice the lights are off, which means basically turns the unit off, so it's not going to go anywhere. Turn it back on. And the arrows, you just have to kind of guess which one is which. We'll pick this one. The arm will come down and it'll start to go. And same thing, if you let go of the button it'll stop. Go back down and it should open up. We'll unplug the remote, put the seat back up. Now, let's say we're at the bottom of the steps, but we need the lift to be at the top of the steps to pick up the person. So then at the bottom of the step or the top, we can plug our key in and we can just push up. And now it's going to fold itself up because we know there's no load, and it'll go on its merry way right up the steps. And then we come down. Now let's say you open up the lift, or you've used the lift. So at the bottom of the steps, you take your key out, the power at the controls are turned off, the unit's still open. Well, if you wait 10 minutes, it will automatically fold itself up so it's out of the way. Another troubleshooting thing, if you put your key in and it doesn't light up, something's wrong. First thing I always check for are the stop buttons. There's a stop button here, and there's a stop button at the top of the steps. The same control box as this one. Make sure both of those are pulled out. In this case, there it goes. The other thing is the switch on the power unit itself, which is at the top of the steps. Here's the power that comes in for the lift, and here's a little switch right here. Sometimes this gets turned off, and if that's turned off, even if the stops are pulled out, it's not going to go. So So we turn it back on. A few other notes about the lift. We've had trouble ever since it was installed that the rail here keeps pulling off of the wall, especially on this top part. And we've had Access Elevator out here many times. Unfortunately, they're the only company that can service this lift. You have to watch out for the capacity. Do not go larger than 500 pounds. Otherwise, and then we also have to have a permit every year, and we post that next to the lift. And it gets inspected. That concludes the training video on the lift.